A Toronto Loblaws was left unlocked this weekend and customers had a free-for-all. They straight-jacked Loblaws. Some shoppers were in for a surprise on Sunday morning when they walked into their neighborhood Loblaws, only to find it unstaffed. The store was meant to be closed on Easter Sunday. However, it looks like someone forgot to lock the doors. The Forest Hill Loblaws in Toronto was still playing music, and some people even grabbed groceries anyways. Facebook user David Marchioni shared a post about the incident online, outlining the experience that a few shoppers faced in the empty grocery store. Was taking a morning walk in my neighborhood by the Forest Hill Loblaws and noticed a few people walking out of the store with groceries, Marchioni wrote. There was one man with about 4 bags in each hand that were completely full with stuff. So I said to myself, wow, it's actually open, but everyone thinks it's closed. I decided to walk inside, went up the escalator and noticed only 4 or 5 people in the store shopping also. Lights were all on and music was playing smooth jazz. Lights were on, but nobody's home. When Marchioni grabbed his groceries and went to pay, he noticed that there were no cashiers and the self-checkout was closed. Marchioni claims that the police were then called to the location. Turns out those people I saw with groceries literally shopped and left without paying, like an episode of Supermarket Sweep. He continued in his post. They straight-jacked Loblaws. One Reddit user even captured the incident on film, showing the empty aisles of the grocery retailer. Narcity reached out to Loblaws about the incident, who confirmed that the store was left open during the holiday. We can confirm that we experienced an occurrence that the Loblaws at 396 St. Clair Avenue, while the store was closed for business on Easter Sunday, Loblaws stated in an email. Unfortunately, closing protocols were not completed in entirety, which resulted in a number of customers gaining access to our store. It's unclear how long it took until police showed up or how much inventory was lost. This isn't the only time shoppers have walked into an unlocked grocery store. Last year, Food Basics in Kingston, Ontario was left unlocked, but customers still shopped and paid for their items anyways. Okay, people. It's not 1985, it's not 1990 or 1991. It's 2020. Whenever you go to a public place, just assume that they have a little thing there called cameras. Video surveillance is everywhere. It's in your supermarket, it's in your library, it's in your shopping mall, it's in Walmart, it's in your dollar store. You might even have it in your workplace. It's in some schools. Video surveillance is in most public places these days. If you go and do something stupid like that, walk into a grocery store that's unstaffed and grab groceries without paying, chances are you're gonna end up on camera, and who knows where you'll end up from there. You might end up on the 6 or 11 o'clock news. You might end up on Facebook. You might end up on YouTube, or some other form of social media. somebody is going to recognize you, whether it's that neighbor that doesn't like you too much, or whether it's that coworker that you don't get along with. Somebody's going to recognize you and turn you in. Was it really worth getting that load of free groceries without paying for it? I don't think so. There's just some really stupid people in this world. And that includes anyone that walked into that accidentally unlocked Loblaws store and took those groceries up without paying for them. You might just end up on CP24, which is a 24-hour all-news station in Toronto. Dumb, dumb, dumb.